Trump is on fire. Taunts NFL Commissioner with epic statement about his National Felon League. Because the NFL and its ingrate ball-tossing illiterate players have effectively managed to put an end to the most popular spectator sport in America, Thanksgiving Day did not feature the best football anymore. But that doesn't mean there weren't any NFL fireworks courtesy of President Donald Trump. President Trump retweeted an article shared by Dan Scavino Jr. about the NFL's poor ratings, pinning them on the Giants' Olivier Vernon taking a knee as a serviceman sang the anthem this Thanksgiving Day. But as usual, Trump didn't just stop there, he also incorporated the now infamous statement from the Texans owner Bob McNair about the inmates running the asylum. But he rephrased it a bit and wrote players are the boss. At the NFL. The ignoramus that is the ball-tossing Vernon has, of course, been kneeling since week 3, so this protest isn't necessarily news. But the lack of support for Thanksgiving games does prove the American public as a whole are sick and tired of the politicization being done by people who get paid on average $2.1 million a year to toss around a ball. That's more money than most of us will see in our entire lifetimes. Although the NFL and left-wing media outlets like ESPN are set on trying to convince us that since there are so many games per week people are suffering from NFL fatigue, yeah right. Via Fox News. Hey, NFL owners, tired of half-empty stadiums? This isn't hard. Tell your players to stand up for America. NJ Bar boycotts NFL, holds fundraiser for veterans instead. Co-owners of Woody's Roadside Tavern speak out on the success of their Sunday event on Fox and Friends. I'm from Green Bay, my high school colors were green and gold, and I am part owner of the Green Bay Packers from when they sold stock after the 1997 Super Bowl victory. So, it took quite a bit to get me to boycott the NFL, but they managed it. Until the owners require their players to stand for the national anthem, or sit for the game, I won't watch a minute. And I'm not alone. Since Colin Kaepernick began kneeling during the anthem in a misguided protest against police violence, the NFL has been hemorrhaging fans. Both TV viewership and attendance at stadiums are well down, and once people find other ways to spend their Sundays, they may not come back. Let there be no doubt, the NFL is a business and the owners of those billion-dollar-plus franchises have a problem. A bunch of their players want to play social justice games, but their core audience, the folks who pay the bills, just want them to play football. And we really don't like the disrespect shown to the anthem, the flag, and those who fought for our country, including those who came home in coffins with that flag draped over them. This Veterans Day weekend there was quite a duality. The NFL went whole hog saluting the military and trying to mend fences. Historically the league, and most of the players, have been very supportive of the military. Part of that was the tens of millions of tax dollars the military paid them to put on displays with the flag and flyovers for the recruiting value, but there was also a genuine bond for the most part. But at the same time there was a push to boycott the NFL. I did my part on social media. Like many others, seen a bunch of pampered millionaires stealing the moment when we should all come together in thanks for the freedoms we enjoy, and yes, for those who safeguard them. Well, that just flat pisses me off. They say the protests are not against the anthem or the flag or the military for that matter. But that is garbage, because the effect is to disrespect all of those things so they can virtue signal their solidarity with the radical left. They could do their social justice pandering whenever they want. And they made a conscious choice. By choosing to put the spotlight on themselves instead of the symbols of what makes this country great. That just doesn't sit well with those of us who served, or have family who did, or who just want to enjoy a football game without politics. We get plenty of bitter arguments and displays of partisanship all day every day. Football was a time to forget all that and just remember how much the Bears still suck. They took that and even worse did so with divisive anti-police grievance-mongering to a crowd with a heavy component of Blue Lives Matter sentiment. We will see if the NFL charm offensive worked, although the pictures of half-empty stadiums should sure give the owners cause to worry. It's pretty simple to fix. Tell the players to stand up for America or the rest of us may sit out permanently. Watch the latest video at NMLT Ref equals video.foxnews.com and AMP, GT, video.foxnews.com and AMP, LT, web link. The bottom line here is that no matter what narrative the left-wing media tries to spin this on, people as a whole side with President Trump on this issue. If this was indeed NFL fatigue, then NFL stadiums wouldn't be half, or more, empty, while college football stadiums are practically full and have not suffered any decline in viewership or attendance whatsoever.